Újabb Black Shield. Pont nem találtam el. Dying. Ha a képesség használat lassan, de biztosan megöli a karaktert, akkor miért nem szed inkább virágokat a mezőn, így ki fog nyúlni? Mi dominánsok vagyunk, tehát teljesen más kategóriába tartozunk ilyen szempontból, mint egy átlag varázs erővel megáldott bearer. Tehát mondjuk úgy, hogy más a leányzó fekvése. Minket átjár az erőhona sokkal jobban. Igen, az meg a másik, hogy a karakterünk nem úgy született, hanem minket a Főnix áldott meg. De van valami extra szituáció ugye a mi karakterünkkel, mert hogy azon kívül, hogy megáldott minket a Főnix, mi vagyunk a második ikonja vagy ikonja a tűznek, amiről azt hitték, hogy csak egy van, illetve mi el tudunk szipolyozni más erőket, másoktól erőt, ami szintén egy elég érdekes dolog, mert hogy így mi nem csak a tűz, hanem a villám és a szél, vagy mi az Istennek az erejét is tudjuk használni. Vér.
Blood, Clive.
Na nem mondod. Szerintem pedig egy pizza. Vagy paradicsomos, ketchupos robbantott szét.
You were told to stay in your homes.
Itthon vagyok.
You know who we are, and still you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation.
Szia, Gréti. Hello, hello.
To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Na akkor, hello, sziasztok! Ez csak bemutatásképpen. Megütött? Te bűnös! Senki házi. Hol van a healer? Itt volt a healer. Igazán? Hello, fiú. Ezt eddig 3-szor nyomtam be, mind a 3-szor mellé.
It's over.
It's over. Enemies slain. Hogy vagytok, hogy megy a stream? Köszönjük szépen, én jól vagyok. Remélem te is, ti is. Hogy megy a stream, azt meg mondjátok meg ti. Ti nézitek.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Kit kerestek hát?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Odil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Ajaj. Siessünk hát. Csak nem Black Shield-esek.
Find something, boy. Death.
Szerintem lemészároltak mindenkit. Ugye azt mondta a Black Shield-es, hogy megtalálták azokat, akiket kiszabadítottunk. Ó, bakker.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I
Köszi a
don't know.
követés, Gextó. Köszi, köszi.
I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Ugye Port Isoldába tartunk amúgy alapvetően. Banyek. Hát durva. Durva. Mindenkit lemészároltak itt.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
I did, Mummy! I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush, no. You didn't hear nothing.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
You find no succor to the south travellers, nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
Száműzték őket a saját otthonukból. Szia! Sodró, hello, hello. No, azt mondja, hogy... Itt útközben vannak némi... Devil krebek. Bam! Na, így is van. The Silken Strand. Menő.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened.
Mi történt ezzel a helyen? Az anyám történt.
Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Pókírtás. Bom. Ott lent van valami tárgy. Ott is van valami tárgy. Észak nem felejt, az biztos.
That's the main gate.
Ott a főkap.
And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
És nem csak mi szeretnénk bejutni oda. Ha, jó páran szeretnének.
Have mercy.
Jönnek a mások. Se baj.
Voice-ridden dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Oh, get enough
Fuck off. And you jealous bastards. Those crystals belong to us all. I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties. Cut you down.
Ebből balhé lesz.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Másik utat kell találnunk, hogy bejussunk a faluba, városba. Jó, hát én... Szerintem sugározzuk föl magunkat, Spock.
Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble.
Oh, vannak valamilyen...
The Lazarus.
Alagutak, amin keresztül be lehet jutni.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Jó, ugye eljöttünk itt a egyik ilyen kis faluka, vagy nem is tudom, hogy mondjam, kis településke mellett, ugye, ami kihaltnak tűnt. Elvileg azon keresztül be tudunk jutni. Itt van egy boss, ami egy bug miatt lefagyasztott a PS-t, de már javították, mondjuk én utólag tudtam, hogy javítva van. Izgultam, hogy nehogy leálljon a gép. Az itt van ez, amiről szó volt? Kösz az infót. De akkor ezek szerint már javították. Akkor reméljük, hogy nem lesz semmi baj. No, azt mondja, hogy...
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Nem erre. Talán erre?
Not abandoned then.
Köszi Sodró, köszi. Hello! Üdv. Szerintem most tegyétek le. Nézzem meg, mennyire meleg a PS. Semennyire. Tehát konkrétan, mintha egy helyben. Tehát nem ömlik belőle a meleg, vagy hogy mondjam. Baby! Júj! Hát... Szép volt, Jill. Hát ezek... kapták.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Ez nem az a csávó, akivel az első küldetésünket csináltuk, vagy az meghalt?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
Igen, a mocsárban ő répett rá a faágba. Aha, ja, azért mondom, akikvel együtt csináltuk az első küldit. Ja. Igen, a goblinos küldi a legelején.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against them.
Ők alakították, és ők a tűzőrzői című, vagy elnevezésű kis csoport, és őket vadásza, meg akarja elkapni igazából a Black Shield.
Might of an empire.
A Muter.
But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Huh.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Akkor segítünk hát.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
Oké. Csalatkoznak erőink hát.
So Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
You are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage.
Nézzük, hogy mi van itt náluk. Increases limit break generation amount by 3% when dealing damage. Nem, nekünk poti fog kelleni. Köszönöm szépen. 10.000-be kerül az elixir. Azért az durva. Mondjuk az instant hozza vissza a HP-t.
Tell us then, Sir Wade.
Na mehet, Sir Wade.
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good.
Eltemették közben a
Now make ready for battle.
felakasztott bearereket.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting
Ha
an end to the
megposztoljuk a
Black
Black
Shields.
Shield-et, persze.
And so we shall.
Mehet. Okidoki. Party members. Through the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Oké. Jó, most ugye megváltozott, most ketten vannak velünk elvileg, és hogyha minden igaz, azt akkor a térkép helyett itt a Nem a térképen, hanem mondom nektek, hogy hol. Itt látjuk is, látjátok? Ott van a party member, ott van Jill. Hát mennyire cuki, néz meg, ahogy felteszi a kezét. Ott van a Torgál, a kutymuty. És csatlakozott most hozzánk. Hát... Véd. Köszönöm szépen. És elnézést kívánok. Jó, és akkor arra felé kell mennünk, egész pontosan oda. Mehetünk is. A Főnix áldása menjen meg, kísérjen titeket.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Macska Eger játékot játszottak itt egymással, a Black Shield és ők. Ha menekültek, ugye?
There they are.
Ott vannak. Hát.
On your command, my lord.
A parancsomra hát megkezdődik a csata. Felkészült mindenki? Nos. Hogy mennyire rohadt jól néznek ki ezek a Black Shield-es karakterek.
I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
Na figyelj ide! Rosariáért!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Baby! Ez melyik volt? Mi van mágus jellegű? Hát ezt kapta.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Jönnek már még! Jöjjenek, rendsenek el egy... Hű, várjál, mert ez egy ilyen sárkányos. Csíp! Te normális vagy? Még több? Hát ez rohadt jó. Jaj, nem azt akartam. Jó, a kisebbeket leszedjük. Ugye megvan amúgy a nagy is. Ott a Stegel. Bam! Jó, megvan. Azaz, nagyon szép, nagyon szép. Kapták. Hú! Ő a főnök.
A noble stand.
Gondolom én.
Albeit a misguided one.
Ő az, akinél túlhevül a PS? Vagy annak, vagy túlhevült?
That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Tök oké. Mehet. Mehet. Hello, haver. Hű, abba beleálltam. Skúzi. Na, akkor most kezdődik. Pedig nyomtam a izét. Nem jó.
So Wade!
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You ain't finish him.
De engedj már fel, na. Jó, ez paraszt. Ezzel a teleporttal.
Nice try.
Hoztál egy fagyit hűteni a PS-t, köszi. Kapta. Ő kapta. GG. Nem volt ideje megmelegedni a
I don't
PS-nek.
see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will.
Igen, kis és
For as
szélmalom
long as the
harcnak tűnik.
Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
De mennyire durván meg van csinálva az is, hogy mekkora differencia van a játék elején látott Rosaria, és ott virágzott ugye az egész hely, meg béke, meg stb. És hogy most milyen, mindenki kétségbe esett, mindenkit üldöznek, mindenki éhes, vagy éheznek az emberek. Tehát hogy tök jól meg van így is, ez is csinálva, hogy milyen kontraszt van. Na.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows. where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Famously
I'll have to
dead.
think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Oké, megkaptuk a Burnt Blade.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men
Kitűzött, vagy nem is
attacking
tudom,
you
hogy
again.
mindegy, jelet.
Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Ok. Port Isolda. Rossfield Manor.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rossfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Hoppá! Pislogott egy nagyobban. Nyilván gyerekként ezt játszották, és azért gondolom én.
Infectious flax wench, even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Mennyire jó meg volt csinálva, hogy nyezte magát.
You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
Szia Zsoltika, hello.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
Aww.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Remélem a jó tányérokat használ. Most komolyan. Kinek a muterjánál nincs egy olyan, hogy van egy tányérkészlet, ami ezt csak akkor vesszük elő, ha. Nem? Tehát, hogy... Na.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you?
Vagy nagymamánál.
Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. It's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
Sosem tudott Clive jól hazudni.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Hát mind gondolkozik ennyire Jill vajon? Kaptunk hát egy hajót. Ha jó, ha nem.
Over there.
Over there.
It's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Ez most azt mondom, hogy belefér, hogy nem. Ez most... Itt most annyira mélyen van szegény csaj, ezt nem szabad kihasználni. De annyi lehetőség volt már, Clive, hogy elkapd a jányt egy smacira vagy valami. Ott van. Ott vagyunk amúgy. Portizoldába. Nincs csók, ez most érthető volt. Túl sebezhető, túl érzékeny, akkor nem szabad. Ez kihasználás. Nem, ez így jó volt. Na, vissza kell térnünk a Hideaway-be. Szia, Wolf Wall. Hello, hello. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Jó. Beszélnünk kell Viviannal. Illetve van mellékküldetésünk, ráadásul ez pluszos mellékküldetés. Ho. Hát ott kezdünk akkor rögtön. Tudjátok, mit nem csináltunk egy jó ideje? Én tudom. De ti tudjátok? Én tudom. Hát mentsünk már egyet azért. Biztos a Mizihereisztű. Úgy. Mehet. Jó. Nem Viviannal beszélünk először, hanem vele. Hello, Nektár! Ezt, ha még itt van
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Oké. Hát egy ilyen plüst azért azt na. Mennyien vennétek egy ilyen plüst? Jaj, nem olvastam, hogy mit mond. A rohadt életbe.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Végre valaki megérti őt. 2 kérnék menüben ebből a pluszból. Nézzük meg a huntboardot. Ez az, amit ő itt ad, ez mellékkületése gondolom. Azt mondja, hogy the huntboard reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted on the huntboard in hopes that fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to hunt down and slay the notorious marks. Aha. Itt van, és egyet ugye megöltünk. Ezt. A C kategóriájú Ahrimanot, ugye a szemes akármit. Ezért kaptunk 5000 pénzt, meg 10 hírnevet. És akkor elvileg van egy B kategóriájú Belfegor nevezetű sárkány. Igen. Illetve a The Angel of Death. The turtle become the one of the characters traveling in the opposite direction of the one damned of the wicked winged harpy on the road ahead. His eyes wild and flickering. Through the curse breakers saw nothing untoward. On their own journey through their paths, the sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept us a brisk pace. Huh. Jó, most nem fogadjuk el ezeket, csak megnéztük, hogy mik ezek, meg hogy van. Ami engem érdekel egyrészt, ez micsoda? Desiree? Hello?
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Azt mondja, hogy listen to the Patron's Whisper.
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Completing Cyclistic will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway Mass to view current renown level and accept any donation available. Meg a him-hom. Szóval minden ugye ilyen mellékkületéssel, amit megcsinálunk, a renoménk, vagy hogy mondjam, az növekszik, és ezáltal ugye hírünk megy a világba, és névtelen adományozóktól pénzt, tárgyakat és mi egymást kapunk. Van 85 renóm, és kaphatunk, azt mondja, hogy, vagy mi van itt? 85-ért például a Berserker gyűrűt tudjuk megkapni.